little like intro or little info video for some of my amazing ARC pals, especially my most amazing admin. This is 7 Days to Die, and I was talking about this on the server the other day. It's basically your survival zombie apocalypse, what have you. Um, you spawn in. I'm on day 4, so I've already had a chance to like kind of get a little bit ahead. But you spawn in naked and afraid, like we do in ARK, and you have to survive cold temperature, food, water, all of that by collecting resources and doing quests and things like that. It's first person, and it's actually a very beautiful game. It's not as pretty as ARK, but it is very, very beautiful. I like the whole horror aspect. Right now, I'm going to a town to do some more looting. You can see at the top it says day 4 and the time, and you basically are trying to gather resources and get yourself ready for the Horde night. The house I'm in over here, let me go back real quick. The house I'm in over here is a house pre-built. The game does have like pre-built houses. See the house over there? That you find as you run around the wilderness. They're just like hidden areas, but you can build your own. So like let's say I want to build, see in building we have like barnwood, bedrolls, cobblestone frames. Like you're building from bottom up. You have like chests, doors, stairs, logs where you can make like a log cabin, railing, stairs, all kinds of stuff. You have clothing, decorations, a little bit of stuff. They don't have a ton of decorations, but you can kind of like get a few things like camo, wood railing, desk, bed. So it has a few things. In the maps, they're usually random generated unless you want to play on their actual map, which is called Navzagane. And you can actually just play on the Navzagane map so you can know where things are. Me, I just play random generated maps. There is a 7 Days to Die Facebook group, and they have like maps that they have found that are really, really good. This map is a map that is just a random map. There's no, I don't know what's in it. I just find things as I go. A map can have a lot of towns. A map can have no towns. A map can have like nothing. It could be all water. It could be like all burn zone. There's different biomes too. I like this one that I picked because it has a lot of forest, you know, which is nice. You can pick the flowers, make different teas and things. You notice on the bottom left, I have my health and my stamina bars. On the bottom right, it tells me how many arrows I have. There's different weapons and things. I always use a plain bow and arrow. Sometimes I'll use guns when I get them. You have to make them and you have to level up to get them though. So there's different plant life and things you can pick up to make like cloth, stuff like that. So at the top of my screen where it says the day 4 has a little compass, and I have a waypoint marked with the arrow which shows me where the town is. This is basically what the map looks like. You can zoom in, and different things there's different things. Like this is telling me there's a house there. But this is all blank until you explore it. So you don't know what map I don't know what I'm looking at until I actually go out and explore it. We're going to get a lot of zombies. I have it on ultra hard right now. I have it on hard mode. We're going to get a lot of zombies spawn, high spawn. There's a ton of nice different settings. You can set it kind of like ARK. Definitely not anywhere near in depth like ARK, but you could set like how many zombies spawn, whether or not they're running. I only have it set to run at night because if they're running, it's harder for me to level up quicker because they're too fast. So I'm just gonna play for a little bit, and that's all. You want to get rid of the bodies because they won't respawn, and it's a lot of little cute things. You can break into these houses and look through the houses. I'm going to run around so you can see what a town looks like. Oh, that's alright. Shoot. Better pay attention. I have it as set to very high spawn. In a town, I'll get anywhere between 96 and over 100 zombies. But you can get them knocked out pretty quick. This is a chainsaw schematic. So you can like find schematics to learn things. Just gonna leave this. I'll get the bodies later. Find schematics to learn things, and so these are the things you would be doing between the 7 days. On the 7th day, everything turns to blood red, and you're gonna get attacked by fierce running hordes of zombies. Anywhere there's a business like this, you should have a high spawn. We'll see. Just gonna walk slowly through here. There's gonna be, so they'll spawn in like this all slow during the day because I have it set that way. You can have them set to running, but it's hard to hit them, and they're probably gonna kill you pretty quickly. Some people set it to never run, and if you set it to never run, that's fine too. You don't have to have the zombies running. I set it to run to make sure I have a time challenge, because it really crunches the game for you when you have, oh, it's 9:33 in the morning. Well, at 10 p.m. it officially turns to night. Every single zombie on the map is going to start running, and they're fast. We're talking like 28 days later fast. This game relies heavily on sound. Oops. Guess they're sucking today. Headshots are best, of course. You can stun them by hitting them in the chest. It's like this big boy over here. Stops them from moving so you can get them better. Different zombies are rated different points. Always watch your back at all times. Collect the gubbins off the bodies. Find her. Where'd she go? She's right here. Oops. Depending on the difficulty you set, they can be really hard. They'll hit you once or twice and you could be dead. I've had it set that high before. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody trying this game at first. You can also make armor so you don't get hit as easily. Oops, took her leg off. Ugh. No, Tita. No, nurse. Yeah, like you want to watch, especially downs, you want to watch all around you at all times. You'll see me spinning. Sometimes I suck and get stuck. But basically kiting all the time. Because there'll be too many of them. I also have it set at very high spawn, so there's a lot of them. Sometimes there's not as many, but the towns are... They like to wiggle their heads. It makes it harder for you to hit them. More coming in my sides too. This is them walking. If they're running, it's like impossible for me. I don't like it. Now they'll be running on the Horde night because I have it set that way though. She hits me once and I'm in trouble. So, basically, I don't want them to touch me because if they hit me, I'm in trouble. Because I have them set really high difficulty. This way. Sometimes it's easier to get a distance, so you can... You gotta watch your bow has a health, too. So down at the bottom of my hotbar, my bow... And you can make stronger weapons. The more weapons you make, you kind of like level up. Oops. I've leveled up a little bit, so I have a higher looting, but you can pick up what you want to level up. Oh, we're still getting... So, you can pick what you want to level up. These are all your perks you can get. And you can level yourself. So, like, we have, like, points. Like, we have 31 points. I'm killing so many zombies that I'm always leveling. This game, honestly, they just want you to kill zombies, and this game also has different game stages, and so like the more zombies you kill, the more the game is going to try to kill you. I've done maximum game stage on this game before. I've basically like maxed it out. There is no boss. There is no real final. I mean, I guess just as many days. So every 7 days, the game gets harder and harder, and the zombies get harder. And there's different types of zombies. There's bear zombies and dog zombies and cop zombies, and they will shoot explosive vomit at you. So this is what a town looks like, and I just thought I would give you a little bit of an idea. This is not a horde night. This is day 4. This is a new world I started last week, and like I said, it's basically like go around, you collect, you know, you want to collect plant fiber by hitting the ground. You get plant fiber. You get an axe. You can come over here and like you tap a rock, and then it'll give you rocks to craft things. Bird's nest to get feathers to make arrows and eggs. You can make bacon and eggs and foods, things like that. Gotta keep your water good, your temperature good. Just like any other survival. Like my blunt weapons, your skills go up in the things as you use them. You don't have to apply skill points. What I usually like to do is let these go up by themselves, and then I'll get like health nut, or I'll get like knife guy. I don't usually, so you're gonna, like construction tools, I don't usually put levels there. I wait until I get like miner 69er, which is an example where you mine better. You can dig in this game, you can dig underground. I was actually digging underground when I was telling you about this game earlier. I was digging an underground mine. You just take your, let's see, we can make a shovel. Well, you would make a stone shovel, but I only have an iron. So we're going to make an iron shovel. And it takes a couple minutes because it's iron, but you really wouldn't be using iron this until like day 4. You can get a mini bike, and you can craft and make a mini bike. It takes a little bit of effort, but, and after you get your mini bike, you can, in fact, let's stop that. So we're going to like scrap this wooden bow because it's about broken. And then when we make a new bow, it ups your skill. So that one was like a certain amount. See, that's like yellow 237, and it starts at 1. So you can see by day 4, I've been able to get my weaponsmithing up to a 237 bow starting from 1. So, yeah. So we've got a shotgun Messiah. So you would break into these places, fight off the horde of zombies inside, break into houses, do all this looting. You can go around and loot everything. Yeah, I'm always killing zombies because I want points, but, and they're going to sneak up behind me too. As long as they're not running. Now, if they're running, you have to run and kite. So you'd have to like run backwards and try to do it running. It's okay. Here's a prison. See, it's almost hard for me to like back up and kite them. So she could be running at my face and, oh yeah, when I was explaining, see, I'm already stunned. No, no, Tina, no. Like, they're killing me pretty quickly. So, another thing about this game, one of the last things I'll tell you before I shut off, is that the zombies can destroy structures. So, you could be inside here, and depending on the strength of your structure, see how it has a strength? They will destroy it. They will tear this place down. Like, they will tear houses down. They have the ability to tear houses down. If you have, like, a pool of water or lake, oh, there's animals. You do hunting, just like, you know, you would hunt. Dinos and Ark, you can shoot them down and get meat and hide. But they will, like, if you are hiding up in this house doesn't have a very high, like, wood that's not reinforced. You want to reinforce it like this, right? Because, like, if I hit this, it's only 200 hit points. If I have this right here is 200 hit points, but they have to go through it twice. So it's basically like, you know what I mean? upgrading, trying to figure out the best way you can do traps, spikes, what have you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll probably stream on day 7 so you can see what it's like. Until then, have a good one.